think that Perfect Pals is definitely a forward-moving operation and organization, in that we are growing and expanding to meet the needs of our community, and excited to be part of that. And the services that we provide for our communities in our backyard, as well as across the Puget Sound.
So the North Shore Schools Foundation works with students all through their career in the North Shore School District, which is Bothell, Kenmore, Woodinville. And what I'm most proud of is that we are making a difference in kids' lives. We impact them 18 times during their career, from K to 12. And what's really amazing about that is just a few years ago, that was only 7 times. So the board and the volunteers and the district have all worked together to make sure that the money that we're giving to the students is really having an impact that is helping us be a meaningful partner in education for our kids. And I just think that is so awesome.
I'm proudest the aspect of my job that I'm proudest of is I can tell someone about Summit, and because the organization affects such a broad population, someone is going to be moved by some aspect of what we do. So we work in the Monroe Correctional Complex with offenders training dogs and making them into service dogs. So whether you hit on that aspect, or Fraser here actually came from an animal shelter, whether you're in the moved by the organization for the rescue work that they do, or the aspect of helping someone like me to live independently. There's just so many different aspects that you could be moved by, and I think that makes this really cool.
So what I love about the Sophia Way is their mission, because being a woman, I want to help women out there, and we want to make sure that there are no women out in streets, and every woman has a shelter, and that's our mission. We want to end homelessness on the east side.
A woman came in last week and was looking for something that we actually don't do very often, but when there's the need, we do, an ID replacement. And she asked if that was something we were able to help with, and we said absolutely, and ran it through the system. And she just said that she was very grateful for that, and that she was trying to decide whether she was going to replace her ID or pay for meat for her children to eat that week. So just being able to help with those little things and meet those immediate needs is something to be very proud to work with North HELPLINE.
Sure, I believe the 2 therapeutic programs that we have going on right now, because they are innovative, make us proud, really proud of what the organization is doing. Our 2 therapeutic programs have actually been written up in a national book. We've been getting some national attention about these 2 programs. Our Scuba Warriors and our Back in the Saddle Warriors. Our Back in the Saddle Warriors is a clinical hippotherapy program. So we have an occupational therapist that is hippotherapy trained in order to provide therapeutic rescue for these warriors. Our Scuba Warrior program, actually these warriors end up getting open water certified, but in the process they experience a peace and a tranquility and a healing that's not possible on land.
I think the most important thing that we at NAMI do is listen. When people come to us, when families come to us and they say, my son was in a master's program and he had a wonderful future ahead, and now he won't get out of bed, or now he's hearing voices. I don't know what to do, I don't understand. People with mental illness can get some of those answers from their psychiatrist or their therapist, but there is no place for families to go. We have a class, it's called Family to Family. It's probably the best thing that NAMI does, and that's what we refer these family members to. We also have classes for the individuals with the illness, classes for family members of young children with a mental illness. We do a lot of public education in schools. We have an annual children's conference every year. For me, the most important thing is that when people come in the door and they either have an illness or they have a young child with an illness, a loved one, they can come in the door and we understand. I have bipolar disorder, but when I told my parents that I was really depressed, the response was, well, get over it. Everybody has a bad day. When you come into NAMI, we don't say that to you because we understand. If you tell me that you're very depressed, I can empathize with that. I know what you're feeling. I know what you're thinking. We also have family members that are there. And of course, they can do the same thing with other family members, because regardless of the illness, there are things that everyone has in common. And that's what we do. I think that's really the most important thing that we're there for. And again, everything we offer is free.